drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Makes a move. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a way to start a game. Coaches always talk about from the opening whistle being locked in and being loaded and being ready to go. Taking the opening kick back for a touchdown, man, it doesn't get better than that.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Indiana's offense takes the field. And both of these teams love to use the tight end, Jesse, and they do it very well.
Both of these quarterbacks know who their go-to guy is. It's the tight end, as you just mentioned, Reese. These guys find ways to get open, and they make their quarterbacks look good.
Oh, they make them look real good. Big, strong bodies, can catch the football, can make plays after the catch. The modern tight end position just continues to expand.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Third down coming up.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team.
Number 11, on to kick it away.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Nittany Lions offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And who says you can't find big-time tight ends anymore? Both of these teams certainly have.
In modern college football, Reese, tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of offenses. And what a treat today. We get 2 of the best in the nation.
They're going head-to-head.
He's going to take a shot. Makes the catch. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Penn State!
Number 5.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And the extra point push, lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Indiana, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Defense gets to the quarterback. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field.
It is hard to get sacks on screens. I mean, the offensive linemen stay with you for a little bit. Defensive linemen squirt through. A lot of times they read the screen and backpedal. Not on this one. They got through, got to the quarterback. Execution by the offense, but it still counts as a sack.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They move the tight end all over. Leaves it with the back. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Oh, look out. There he goes. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if we're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quick strike complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll go to the ground. Keeps the legs moving. On the move at the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, what a spin. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run play action. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now on the return. He gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Green. At the 45 on its way. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Nittany Lions are moving quick across in motion. Touch pass on the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
42, Indiana, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going up top on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Trying to find his man on first down.